Hello everyone, and welcome to the Warrior Strong yoga class live stream. I'm Chris, your yogi for today. My Instagram handle is Peaceful Warrior Yoga 570, so if you like this video, check my page. I offer a lot of stuff on there that can help in these times, especially with everybody dealing with this lockdown that's going on. And today, I thought we'd touch on one of the sutras to help us with our mental fortitude during this time. So to begin today's class, let's come to the middle of our mat, or the space that you have designated as your area for yoga today. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position. Hello everyone. Rooting down through our sit bones, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And let your eyes become heavy. Start to focus on your breathing. And notice all the distractions that are in your house, or your apartment, or wherever you've chosen to do this flow today. And acknowledge them so that way you know what they are, so they won't pull you from your practice. Continue to focus on your breathing. Keep those eyes heavy. While you're focused on your breathing, I'm going to read a part of Patanjali's Sutra 1.2. This sutra states that the restraint of the modifications of the mind stuff is yoga. What does that mean? Yoga literally means the quieting of the mind stuff. The entire outside world is based on your thoughts and mental attitude. The entire world is your own projection. Your values may change within a fraction of a second. Today, you may not even want to see the one who was your sweetheart yesterday. If we remember that, we won't put so much stress on outward things. This is why yoga does not bother much about changing the outside world. There is a saying that says, as the mind, so the person. Bondage or liberation are in your own mind. If you feel bound, you are bound. If you feel liberated, you are liberated. Things outside neither bind nor liberate you. Only your attitude toward them does. So if you can have control over the thought forms and change them as you want, you are not bound by the outside world. There is nothing wrong with the world. You can make it a heaven or hell according to your approach. If you control your mind, you have controlled everything. Then there is nothing in the world to bind you. Keep focusing on that breathing. Take one more full breath here. And on your next inhale, let your eyes flutter open, circle sweep the arms upwards. And as you exhale, fold over your legs. And just let the top of your body hang heavy over your folded legs. Maybe reach for opposite angle, elbows, or just let your body hang. One more breath here. And next inhale, slowly rise back up, reaching that crown of the head up towards the ceiling as you pull the shoulder blades back and down the spine. Inhale to circle sweep the arms up. Exhale to bring the right arm down to the mat and stretch that left side body. Keep that left hip down. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, come back up, bring both arms back up. Exhale to bring the left arm down and stretch the right side body out. Again, work on keeping that right hip down. 2 more breaths. The next inhale, come back to center, bring both arms back up. Exhale, fold over the legs and keep the body engaged this time and reach the arms long out in front of you. Attentive fingertips to keep the shoulders engaged. 2 more breaths here. Last breath. On the next inhale, slowly come back up through each vertebra of the spine, letting the fingertips drag across the floor, reaching that crown of the head up towards the ceiling and bringing the shoulder blades back and down the spine. Bring your legs long out in front of you, bend the knees and plant the feet, and come to laying on your back. Stretch the left leg out long, and on your inhale, bring the right knee in towards the chest for Ekapada Appanasana. 2 more breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, release the knee, stretch the right leg out long. Inhale the left knee in towards the chest. Keep the toes pointed up towards the ceiling. One more breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, release the knee. Extend the left leg out long. Inhale, both knees in towards the chest, wrapping the arms around them. And rock back and forth on the spine, massaging the lower back. Take a couple more rocks here, and then come to stillness. Rest your head back down on the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extend the legs out long, the arms out long, and come into a good morning stretch. Point the toes, reach the fingertips long. And bringing the arms back to the sides, bend the knees, plant the feet. And then on your next inhale, stack the right ankle on top of the left knee. And as you exhale, use your right foot to guide your left knee to the right side. You should feel a nice deep stretch along the outside of your left side body, going down into your hips. And maybe a little bit in the lower back. One more deep breath in. And a long exhale out. Your next inhale, bring the left knee and the right ankle back up, uncross the right ankle, and stack the left ankle on top of the right knee. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, use the left foot to guide the right knee to the left side. Keep both shoulder blades firmly in the mat. Two more breaths here. The next inhale, bring the knee and the ankle back up. Exhale, bring the left foot back to the mat. And inhale, the right ankle back on top of the left knee. Let that breath out. And on your next inhale, bring the knee and the ankle in closer to the chest, reaching behind the hamstring. On each of your exhales, see if you can move your legs just a tiny bit closer to your chest. Keep the lower back flat against the mat. One more breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, release the hamstring, bring the knee and the ankle, or the foot back down to the mat. Uncross your right ankle and recross the left ankle on top of the right knee. Inhale to bring the knee and the ankle close to the chest until you can reach behind the hamstring. And again, on each of your exhales, see if you can work on moving your legs a little closer to your chest. One more breath here. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, release the hamstring, bring the foot back to the mat and uncross the knee and the ankle. Step your feet out as wide as the mat, letting your knees fall heavy in towards each other in a restorative pose. And on your inhale, windshield wiper your legs over to the right, and on your exhale, over to the left. We're going to do this on our own breaths for 5 breaths. So go ahead and begin. Last breath. Your next inhale, come back to stillness, letting the knees fall in towards each other. And then as you exhale, bring your feet back to about hip distance apart. And then using your hands, prop yourself up into a seated position. Bring your hands down alongside of you. Transition into your neutral tabletop position. That is, shoulders over top of your wrists, knees directly underneath your hips, and frontal hip points moving in towards your belly button. Or, in other words, trying to pull your lower abs in towards your spine. On your inhales, shift your gaze forward, drop your shoulder blades back and down your spine, drop your belly button towards the floor, and raise your tailbone coming into cow. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, arch through the back and the shoulders, and tuck the chin in for cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 2 more times. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Last time. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. On your next inhale, come back to your neutral tabletop position. Exhale that breath out. And on your next inhale, stretch the right arm out long and out to the side. Exhale to pass it underneath the left arm, bringing the right shoulder blade down to the ground. Inhale back up, stretching that arm out long. Exhale, pass it back underneath the left arm. Inhale back up and out. Exhale, pass back under. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Your next inhale, come back up, stretch that arm out long. Exhale, bring the hand back down to the mat. Inhale, the left arm out long and out from the body. Exhale, pass underneath the right arm. Inhale up. Exhale to reach under and pass through. Inhale up. Exhale, reach under and pass through. 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, back under. Inhale up. Exhale, pass back through. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. And next inhale, come back up, stretch that arm out long. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Coming back to your neutral tabletop position. Inhale, extend the right leg out long, left arm out long, coming into spinal balance. Exhale, bring the knee and the elbow underneath your body for tricky cat. Exhale, stretch the arm and the leg out long. Exhale, come back in, knee and elbow touching underneath. Inhale, stretch out long. 2 more times. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, bring the hand and the knee back to the mat. Inhale to left that leg out long, right arm out long. Exhale, knee and elbow touch underneath. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, extend out long. 2 more times. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, extend out long. Last time. Exhale, knee and elbows touch. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, bring the hand and the knee back to the mat. Inhale the right leg long. Exhale the left leg out long, coming into plank pose. Hold here for 3 breaths. Keep the hips lifted high, the lower abdomen moving in towards the spine. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat, keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the forehead to the mat and let your eyes fall heavy. Take 2 breaths here and prepare for your vinyasa flow. I'm going to play a little bit of music here. Figured we'd go a little bit more upbeat today since we've been on lockdown for weeks now. Coming back to stillness. On your next inhale, press yourself back up into plank pose. Exhale, come right back into downward dog. Since this is the first downward dog of the class, go ahead and pedal your feet out. Take a couple breaths here. Get those legs loosened up. 2 more pumps with your feet. And then coming back to stillness. Inhale, shift the weight forward into plank. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 2 more times for these chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Last time. Inhale, shift the weight forward into plank. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, shift the gaze forward, and walk to the top of your mat. Coming into a half lift. Exhale, ragdoll here, and just let your lower back and your hamstrings wake up before we go into any full forward folds. Take 3 more breaths here. And then next inhale, come back into that half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up through the spine. Circle sweep the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring your feet out to the width of your mat. Bring your hands down to heart center, bend the knees, and come down into Malasana Yogi Squat. Press your elbows into your knees, and your knees into your elbows. Reach the crown of the head up. You're going to take 3 more breaths here. Last breath. On your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, coming up to stand. And as you exhale, heel toe your feet together. Bring your hands down to your sides and your feet together. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, and step back into your plank pose for now. Lower down for Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the weight forward into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, press yourself up into baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press yourself up into tall cobra. Hold here and root your hips, the tops of your thighs, and the tops of your feet into the mat. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. Now that we got the lower back warmed up, we're going to do some cobra push-ups. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to tall cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to baby cobra. And on your exhale, remove your hands from the mat and let your body hover. Hold here for 3 breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bring the forehead back to the mat, hands back down to the mat. Inhale, back to baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to tall cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale, remove the hands, let the upper body hover. 2 more breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up to baby cobra. This is the last time. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to tall cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to baby cobra. And on your exhale, remove the hands. 2 more breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes. And on your next inhale, press yourself up into plank. Exhale, come down into downward facing dog. Shift the gaze forward, bend the knees, and walk yourself to the top of the mat. Coming into a half lift. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up through the spine. Circle sweep the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring the feet out to the width of your mat. Bend the knees and bring the hands down to heart center. Again, press into the knees with your elbows and into your elbows with your knees. This is a setup for crow pose, which we'll take later on in this class. If you're not there, I'll walk you through it. Hello to everyone that just joined. 1 more breath here. next inhale, press down through the feet, coming up to rise. Arms reach up overhead. As you exhale, heel toe the feet together, bring the hands down to the sides. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step, hop, or float back to your plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale to bring it down between the palms of the hands, coming into runner's lunge. Drop that left knee. Inhale, come up into half crescent lunge. Exhale to bring the arms back and down into a field goal. 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, hinge forward at the hips, bring the hands down to frame the foot. And as you exhale, straighten the right leg, keeping the fingertips on the mat. Extend that right leg, staying up on the left thigh. 2 breaths here. On your inhale, shift the weight forward, bringing the right knee over top the right ankle. Extend the left leg out long and step it forward, coming into a half lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale, rising up, circle sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, spill back over the legs for a full forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step, hop, or float into your plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring it down between the palms of the hands, coming into runner's lunge. Drop that right knee. Inhale, come on up to half crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the arms back and down the spine. 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, pivot forward at the hips, bring the hands down to frame the left foot. Exhale, lengthen the left leg, bringing the weight onto the right leg. Fingertips just barely touching the mat. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, shift the weight forward, bringing the left knee back over the left ankle. Extend the right leg. Step it forward to come into a half lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale, come back up. Arm circle sweep up overhead. And as you exhale, step your feet out to the width of your mat. Bring your hands down to heart center as you bend the knees, coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. Again, press the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. Reach the crown of the head up long. 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, press strongly into the floor, coming up to rise. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, heel toe the feet together as you bring the arms down to the sides. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step, hop, or float back into your plank, and lower all the way down. Stretch the arms out long in front of you. Inhale, right leg, left arm up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg, right arm up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times each side. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, lower down. Bring the arms back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press yourself up to plank. Exhale, drop the knees, coming into neutral tabletop. And then bring your knees together underneath you. Shift your weight back into your sitting on your heels. Bring your hands back behind you. Point the fingertips towards the front of your mat. Open your chest by pulling your shoulder blades back and down your spine. Let your head hang back. Inhale, come into baby camel. 3 more breaths here. Last breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Press yourself back up. Bring your hands back in front of you. Coming into that neutral tabletop position again. And then extend the right leg out long. Left leg out long. Coming into plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Bring the right knee to right elbow. Exhale, bring the leg back up. Inhale, right knee to center. Exhale, bring the leg back up. Inhale, right knee to left elbow. And from here, stay here. Extend that right leg out to the side. Spin the weight into the right hand. Extend left arm up, coming into broken triangle. Keep the hips lifted high. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand back to the mat. Extend the right leg out, coming back into 3-legged dog. Bring the right leg back to the mat. Inhale, shift the weight forward into plank. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Inhale, left knee to center. Exhale, back up. Inhale, left knee to right elbow. And again, stay here. Extend that left leg out to the side. Spin the weight into the left arm. And bring the right arm up, coming into broken triangle. 2 more breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Come back into 3-legged dog. Bring the left foot back down. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, shift the gaze forward. Walk to the top of your mat. Coming into a half lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Arm circle sweep overhead. Exhale to bring the hands down to heart center. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Bring the right leg behind you. And bring the toes of the right foot back behind you, coming into high lunge. Square the hips towards the front of your mat. Left knee tracks over your left ankle. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bringing the weight forward, coming into Superman. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths, starting now. Three more breaths. Halfway there. One more breath. On your next inhale, shift your weight forward, bring that right leg up, and come to stand in your mountain pose. Take 2 breaths here, calm your breathing.
I am everything that I said I am. Keep my shit tight, man. Motherfucking Hoover Dam.
I apologize for the music. This was just my kind of Saturday mix. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, pass the weight back. Bringing the left toes to the mat. And come into that high lunge. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. And bring your upper body over that right knee. 5 breaths. Three more breaths. Halfway there. Last breath. On your next inhale, shift the weight forward, step that left leg up, come to stand in your mountain pose. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Step your feet out to the width of your mat. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center as you bend the knees, coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. You have 2 options here. You can stay here, or you can take crow pose here. To do that, extend your arms out in front of you. Hinge at your hips, bring your hands down to the floor or to the mat. Bring your knees into your elbows. Shift your weight forward. I'll come from the side so you can see. Shift the weight forward. And if this is where you're at, stay here. Just come up on your toes. But if you'd like to challenge yourself, bring your Drizzy or focus point out towards the top of your mat. And lift your feet. One more breath here.
Okay, listen up, kiddos. I'm a shark, you're a minnow.
Inhale, bring your feet back to the mat. If you're not there, you're in Malasana Yogi Squat already. Exhale, press down through the feet. Extend the arms up overhead. Exhale to heel toe the feet together, bringing the hands down to the side. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Close the eyes. And find some stillness here for a few breaths. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, let the eyes flutter open. Circle sweep the arms up. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step, hop, or float back to your plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Shifting gaze forward, bend the knees and step, hop, or float to the top of your mat, coming into a half lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale for a full forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up, arm circle sweep up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. I'm going to check the time here. Make sure this video doesn't get off prematurely. All right. Coming to the long side of your mat, much like I am right now. Bring your arms out and step your legs out until your ankles are underneath your wrists or close to there. Once you've got yourself settled, inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs, reaching for the shins. The ankles are the tops of the foot, or if you can, bring your palms to the floor. Keep that head long. One more breath here. And your next inhale, bring the hands to the hips. Exhale, come to stand. Spin the left toes towards the rear of your mat. Bend the left knee and come into warrior two on the left side. Flip that left hand. Exhale to bring the left hand up and the right hand down the right leg, coming into peaceful warrior. One breath in. Exhale, bring that left elbow down to the left knee. Inhale, pendulum swing the right arm up long over the right ear. Turn the chest towards the right side. If you want to challenge yourself here, on your next inhale, bring that left arm long to frame your left ear. 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, press strongly, straighten that left leg, bring the hands to the hips, and then spin the left toes towards the long edge of your mat. Spin the right toes towards the top of your mat, bend that right knee, turn to the left to square your shoulders to the wall. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, flip the right palm, bring it up and slide the left hand down the left leg for peaceful warrior. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, shift the weight forward, bring that right elbow to the right knee. Inhale, that left arm long by the left ear. And again, if you challenge yourself on the other side, challenge yourself here. Bring that right arm up to frame the right ear. 2 breaths. Last breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, press strongly into that right leg. Straighten the knee and spin the toes back to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Point the toes out towards the corner of your mat and come all the way down into goddess pose, also known as horse stance if you take martial arts. 5 breaths here. If you want to, you can practice going back and forth from your left to your right foot, or you can challenge yourself and come up to your toes. Again, apologize for the music. 2 more breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, drop the heels if they're up. Press strongly into the floor. Straighten the legs. Inhale, heel toe your feet together as you bring your arms up overhead. Exhale for one last forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back into your plank pose, coming into a neutral tabletop position, and then transition your weight to sitting on your heels. One of the things I like to do with my flows recently is go through a couple rounds of boat and low boat, so that's what we're going to do now. So come to sit, bend the knees, plant the feet, bring your hands to your knees. Take a deep breath in, bring the shoulder blades back and down your spine. Reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, shift your weight back, lift your shins up, and extend your arms out long in front of you, coming into boat pose. 2 more breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, extend the legs, bring the body weight down, but keep the shoulders and the feet up off the mat for low boat. 3 breaths here. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Bend the knees, plant the feet. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, come back up. Bring the hands back to the knees. Shoulder blades back and down the spine. Reaching that crown of the head long. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, rock back. Bring the shins up and extend the arms out long. Hold here for 3 breaths. Last breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower down, extend the legs out long, but keep them off the mat and keep the shoulder blades up for Lobo. 3 breaths here. Last breath. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower everything to the mat. Bend the knees, plant the feet. Take 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, root down through the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet, and lift the hips up into bridge pose. Take 1 full breath here. And then on your next inhale, extend the right leg out long. Exhale, bring the right leg back down. Inhale the left leg out long. Exhale, bring the left leg back down. We're going to do this 3 more times on each side. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, bring the foot back down. Inhale, left leg out long. Exhale, bring back down. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, bring it back down. Last time. Inhale the right leg out long. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left leg out long. Exhale, bring it down. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bring the hips back down. Inhale, bring the knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around them and tucking your chin. Give yourself a really big squeeze. If you want, rock back and forth on your spine a little bit. Otherwise, stay in stillness. Take 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, release your legs. Exhale, bring the feet back to the mat, knees still bent. Bring the hands down along next to your sides. Inhale, bring that right leg up on, or right ankle up on top of the left knee. Exhale to use the right foot to guide the left knee to the right side. Two more breaths. And your next inhale, bring the knee and the ankle back up, uncross, and recross the left ankle on top of the right knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to use the left foot to guide the right knee to the left side. Your next inhale, bring the right knee and left ankle back up, uncross, and then bring the hands back down along the sides, pressing firmly into the palms of your hands. Lift your upper body up to bring your shoulder blades back and down your spine. Firmly plant your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up. coming into bridge pose. Hold here for 3 breaths. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bring the hips back down. We're going to do bridge pose one more time, but if upward facing bow pose, sometimes called wheel pose, is in your wheelhouse, you can take that next. For those of you that don't have that in your wheelhouse, we're going to repeat the same motion, pressing firmly into the palms of our hands, lifting the hips up, coming into bridge pose. If you'd like to see what upward facing bow pose looks like, I will hold that for the last 2 breaths. One more breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, bring both knees back into the chest. Wrap the arms around them, giving yourself one last big hug. Thanking yourself for putting in the work this morning, even though it's a Saturday. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, extend the legs out long, the arms out long, coming into good morning stretch. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your sides. Let your feet flop off to opposite corners and feel yourself melt into your mat. Coming into the final pose of the class, Savasana. Let your eyes fall heavy. And as you have thoughts come into your mind, briefly examine them, recognize them for what they are, and then allow them to pass by, flowing down your stream of consciousness. Bringing one hand to your belly and the other hand to your chest. Feel the rise and the fall as you take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Focus on the rise and the fall of your breath as you continue to let your thoughts drift, not focusing on any single one of them. begin to come back into your body. Start by focusing on your breathing. Next, open and close your hands. Curl and uncurl your toes. Begin to make some small movements with your wrists and your ankles. And on your next inhale, bring both knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around them, thanking yourself one last time for putting in the work this morning. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, roll over to your right side. Use your left arm to prop yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position, eyes still closed. I want to thank all of you for joining me today, taking time out of your Saturday to share your practice with me. I hope you're all doing well during these trying times. Just remember, stay safe, stay strong. Hope you enjoyed this flow. Stay tuned for more during this time and further on in the future. If you enjoyed this flow, like I said, on Instagram, I am Peaceful Warrior Yoga 570. And if you're interested, this Monday for the Wonderstone Gallery here in Dunmore, we'll be having a Metal Monday class, which is exactly what it sounds like, yoga to heavy metal. So if you want to join me, feel free. Have a good day, everyone.